Live. Well, that's really
Hello!
neat.
We are live. This is Tully and
Teza of Akashic Soul Healing.
yay!
So cool. So
This is our third or
probably third
second,
already. I'm not sure.
one of the
Who's
two,
counting?
right? Astro-Akash Conversations, where we talk about what's happening in the stars and what's happening in the Akash.
The whole astral travels that we're going through, and it's a very intense energies right now. Full moon in Leo coming this weekend,
Yeah, the energies are building.
and I'm gonna be in Tucson, Arizona, to share Akashic Records activations for 2 hours. It'll be so much fun. It's crystals vibration. I just love that crystals. And Carly, hi Carly, Mildred.
I hear wonderful things about Arizona.
It's a vortex, yeah. Arizona has this red formations, this ground, and it's
The Earth.
the earth. I feel so grounded and connected to the ancestors when I'm in Arizona. So excited because I've been there on 2015,
Yeah.
and I'm recreating this experiences.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's wonderful.
And what's new with you, Mr. Astro?
Yeah, well,
Astromancer.
Astromancer,
Mhm.
the full moon approaching is an eclipse too, you say?
Eclipse, yeah.
Which tends to be quite intense, and the effects tend to linger for quite a few months afterwards. So the way I feel it is like so you think about like the ocean, and then the ocean has an etheric body, the ocean has an astral body, the ocean has many bodies, just as we do, and so the kind of astral body of the ocean we are in currently, right? When you go down to the ocean, it's so healing because you're in the etheric body. When you're in the physical ocean, it's very healing, right?
Yes.
But up here in the mainland, we're in the mainland, just in case you didn't know, we are in the astral body of the ocean, the astral sea. We are all in the astral sea. We share the ocean of life. And so a full moon by itself is high tides in the
High
astral,
tides, so
right?
emotional, right?
Emotional. But an eclipse is like it can be like a tsunami in the astral realm. And so for those of us who like intensity and growth, that's wonderful. But for those who maybe are faint of heart, it can be quite intense.
Yeah.
So it's very important to learn to develop self
Love.
and self.
Value.
Yes.
Self-worth.
Yes.
It's so important, especially when I feel in the Akashic fields, people are struggling because they don't have love, and they don't know how to value themselves if they don't know how to love themselves. So we're so lost in the mundane, in the distractions, like media itself.
The disenchantment.
The disenchantment, especially women who are. Let's talk about Valentine's is in the air too. So a lot of women who haven't found their Prince Charming would be in this kind of funk, and it brings them a low vibration that they're lost. But truly, the enchantment has to burst, right? Like the enchantment has to be loving yourself
From within.
From within, yes. Taking
Definitely.
care of your business, man. Like I'm so
Yes.
focused. I am so on fire. Like my business
Yeah.
is just super. I'm on a rocket. Like I just
That's
feel
wonderful.
like this is the time for me to really be on my at top of the world and share from that knowing that you have the gifts.
Yeah.
So all these gifts that we have, right?
We have to share them.
Yay!
Yeah. So
So let's talk about the
in the astrology, what's happening in the stars. So
Yeah, Mars.
Mars and Venus, the relationship planets. Okay, so Mars is active, masculine, pursuing, dynamic, um, yang sexuality, and Venus is receptive, passive, internal, feminine, yin sexuality. So we all have both, and
Yes.
it just depends on how they play off for us as individuals. But the current Mars and Venus that we are sharing all together, Mars from February 16th to March 31st, Mars will be in Capricorn coming soon.
Mars in Capricorn.
So Mars is exalted in Capricorn, which means Mars is at its best, its most dynamic, its most driven. So Capricorn is known as the most successful sign of the zodiac.
The
ambitious, and because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which demands and provides a need for security. So Capricorns bring the money, bring the houses,
stability,
bring the cars,
security,
right? But on a physical level.
On physical level.
So Mars, which is our drive, will, and desires, in Capricorn are exalted. So we will all have the ability to tune into our business or our place in society in a more active way. So if you have a business, if you have something you're promoting yourself with,
Mars is in Capricorn.
Yeah, February 16th to March 31st. Make sure that you're out there and you're marketing and you're socializing and networking.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, on the other side we have Venus, and she will not be very happy coming up.
She won't be very happy.
She won't be very happy. So Venus is our affections. Venus is our Venus rules over values and resources and love, of course, yes, and pleasure. And Venus from February 8th to March 4th will be in Aries. And she's not happy in Aries because
strong,
she naturally rules Libra, which is opposite Aries. And so the way I kind of describe this dynamic is Barbie is living in G.I. Joe's house. There's too much camouflage. Because Mars and Aries are very warlike signs, right? So there's too much camo.
Yeah.
She's like, there's too much camo. So, but apart from that, the negatives tend to come out. So when a planet is detrimented, the negatives of the planet and the negatives of the signs tend to be more prominent during this time, February 8th to March 4th. So the negatives of Venus, we have jealousy, we have vanity, we have insecurity, we have low self-value.
Yes.
We have... Aries, the negatives of Aries is impatience, violence, anger, aggression. So the collective affectionate energies that are flowing to us all at this time that I said, February 8th to March 4th, will be challenging. So now that you have this information, you can work with it, right? Stay true to yourself, appreciate your own value.
Open your heart more.
Be more patient.
Tolerance, acceptance.
Yeah, and then that brings us to the full moon eclipse, which is in the axis of Leo and Aquarius. So the sun in Aquarius and the moon in Leo. So the axis is very interesting because you have the self and in Leo, and Aquarius would be the atomic self.
Atomic self.
So we have the self, and then we have the collective self, the global self.
The Aquarius is the collective self.
The collective global self, and Aquarius is known as the counter will because they're very contrary. They go against the grain.
Revolution.
Yes, they move things forward. They break things up.
Surprise and fast and furious.
Yeah, so this will be a time to recognize that there's going to be challenges in. There will be challenges in the self actualization, self-realization, making sure that we are honoring ourselves by being ourselves, but also honoring our need for change, our personal individual need for change to move forward. And we have... this is a really important time also to recognize the value of your soul's growth.
Yes.
And to not be afraid to invest in things that resonate with your heart.
So true.
Yes.
And we have Carly saying...
Hi, Carly.
So you're saying during this time we could have a lot of success, promote our business, Mars in Capricorn, but we might be lacking in self-worth. We might be impatient. Venus in Aries.
Yes.
Is that right?
These are potentials, yes. And so this is an opportune time to work on the business. It's an opportune time to recognize our self-worth apart from what others perceive us to be. Right?
It's really self-worth is within, right?
Yes.
Like nobody can put value for you. You're the one who feels the love and the worth for your time. I was just saying earlier that time for me is the most golden liquid asset that I have. So
Precious.
I make sure that my passion, which is mentoring, my passion is fire, writing, illumination, enlightenment, tantra. All of this juice would be uh, percolating during this moment, right? Because this is the only time we have the golden era is here.
Yes, and I
Mhm.
often say that I give my astrology services for free. I give my healing work for free. What I'm charging for is my time.
Yes.
I will give all my
You give
services
it from the
freely.
heart. You mean free
Yeah,
from the heart,
yeah, but
right?
what I'm charging when I
Mhm.
charge my
It's
service
your
fees is
time.
for my time because time is so
Mhm.
precious. We don't know how much we have, and we have to make the most of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and I encourage you all too. If you dedicate your time and your intention to be with a healer, whoever they may be,
Yeah.
or a reader, please make sure you follow up, or don't value your integrity, and don't sign up for a healer or a reader if you don't intend to go, because their
Yeah.
time is precious and they've set that time aside for us if we make that appointment. So please don't make appointments if you can't honor them. And also to value your time as well as the time of the healer, because it's a
Yeah.
wonderful connection that happens, a wonderful transformation that happens when two souls meet in the intention of healing.
Yes, and healing is so precious. Everyone's healing right now. This is the, Archangel Raphael, the healing of the earth, the healing of our soul, our generations, our ancestors. We're truly healing in all timelines, dimensions, and space. So there is really no boundaries, no limit. It's limitless, boundless. So like today while driving here, I felt like this energy of I question why different services, like my brother's an architect and building houses, and he builds these blueprints for the house, and he gets paid hundreds and hundreds of thousands, million, right? While I'm blueprinting a soul, and I you get paid what a little amount of money, and people seem to have a hard time, and I feel like, man, I'm in the wrong business.
Oh no, you're in the right
I'm
business.
just teasing.
People need to value
They don't know
what
what they're receiving, right?
yeah,
It's like, oh my gosh. And so
yeah.
it's also, I'm not, I feel like I'm just going to put up my price higher and higher because I value my time so much, man. And just this time is so precious. It doesn't matter if you have money or no money, it doesn't matter. What matter is that you love yourself, you're happy, and that people around you are happy. You know what's important in your life. And that's Akash. Akashic is very, very interactive. Current, it's interactive with what's happening within you and in all aspects of your being.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
definitely.
so amazing.
Yeah, because so of all the planets, Saturn's the only planet that rules three signs.
Yo,
Um,
free
and
signs.
so Saturn would then be said to have the most influence over the world. And what is Saturn? Saturn
Influence.
is structure,
The
order,
domination.
discipline, domination. Saturn is our roots, our
Our
ancestors.
roots.
Saturn is our fears, our restrictions, and our limitations.
Mhm.
And these are all very present in this world. And Saturn is very earth, very material, right?
Yes.
So in this material world, people are putting value on money. People are striving to get money, to pay their bills, to
Yes,
pay
there's
their
like a lot of
expenses.
struggles and
But
challenges,
the soul didn't come here only for that.
no,
There's the astral
experience.
realm,
Yes.
right? So tending to our emotions, right?
Mhm.
There's the mental realms. Keeping mental health is so important. Meditation,
Yes.
relaxation,
Breathing, breath
breathing,
work, right?
seeing a healer or a reader to get
Support,
clarity.
collectively
Yeah,
meditating.
so we're not only here for physical, right?
Oh no.
But people put so much emphasis
So much
on
crap
money.
in here.
But it's like our souls are here for so much more than that. Our souls are here for the roses and for the octopus
the
and for the cedar trees
effervescent.
and for the effervescence. Oh, I had a really interesting thought about effervescence effervescence.
Yes.
Okay, so joy is such a high vibration.
High vibe.
Right? And generally speaking, we reside in a bit of a lower vibration in society, right?
Joy.
There's a lot of negativity, right? And so, I don't know, do you have a soda stream, or have you ever seen one or used one? Soda stream?
Yeah, my daughter.
You put the you put the water
soda,
and you push the button and
then
the air goes right?
Yes.
So to me that's like joy. You bring in joy from the high to the low, and that's why joy is so effervescent, right? Because it comes in and then it goes bubble, bubble, bubble.
Just talking about it, bringing joy.
It goes bubble, bubble, bubble back to where it comes from, the high vibration, because it doesn't exist naturally.
It doesn't exist,
right? So when we bring it in, that's why it feels so good and bubbly, right? So that's my mission now, is to bring more joy.
Bring more joy.
It's like bring it down
bring
and like
it down, baby.
Bubble it all over the place for everyone. Joy.
It's so true.
Yeah.
I love joy. I love dancing. I love bringing, I had a client, a 10-year-old little boy. Mm-hmm. So, we were talking, doing all these things. And at the end, I asked, what is it that you're passionate? And what is it that makes you feel happy? And so he was teaching me dance by fortnight. What is that one? Oh my gosh, it's like ding 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 ding.
That's cute.
It's so cute. And I just laughed so hard. And so I'm taking steps on dancing on fortnight and cha 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 cha.
It brings a lot of joy. Yeah. And we all have access to this. We all have access to joy. We all have access to bliss and love. But the thing is it's floating higher. Like hope floats. Yeah. It floats up high. And so we have to reach from our crown, from our heart and our crown. We have to reach up for the joy. We have to reach up for the happiness. And we can bring it down and we can share it with the world around us. Yes. But if we're only tuned into what's around us, then we're sharing bitterness or anger or frustration.
Collective. Yeah. It's a collective unconscious. We don't want to be in the collective unconscious. We want to be fully conscious, joyful living in the heart. Yo. So I guess this is our conversation.
Yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed it.
I love it.
It's blossoming. It's growing every time. It's better.
We're growing together to bring love and joy to all of you, and light, remembering your souls.
Remembering yourself and your worth and your value that is naturally God-given just because you exist, not because of anything that you do.
It's a birthright.
It's a birthright.
You come here to shine. Come here to shine. Shine.
Run like a diamond.
Like a diamond.
Blessings to your journey, stargazers. Always remember you are loved.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tully. Oh, yeah. Before, we have to plug in our work.
Oh, yes.
Where you can find Tully.
www.quintileastromancy.com.
Yay.
I don't think you can really see that.
Over here.
I'll be more prepared.
Oh, it's okay. You're always prepared.
Or I'll make a little sign because I don't know if you can read it.
Beautiful astrologer, Tully, astromancer.
Oh, this might be better.
What's the number they can call you? Or Gmail?
604 or 1-604-600-3853.
3853.
www.QUINTILEASTROMANCY.com. And you can find Teza at...
There's 2 websites. Can you imagine? My name. And I'm going to write everything in here too. Teza Shalsita. And I'm going to be in Tucson tomorrow, flying for the crystals. And we'll do a meditation for Akashic Records activations around 7 to 9. The address would be coming with you. It's an Airbnb, so it's very private, personal, and amazing. And also, I have a level 3, finally, for the galactic embodiment of the Akashic Records healers. This is your level 3 blueprint, galactic embodiment. Yum. And another one, Tantra. I'm teaching 10 sessions, private sessions with these beautiful women who are coming with me. Well, in Zoom, because I'm going to be in Hawaii in March for 3 weeks. So I'm sending the Tantra healing from the pure energy of Hawaii. So sign up for February 26th. Yay!
Yay!
So much
Blessings to your
energy.
journeys.
Love you guys. And our
Joy.
beautiful joy.